XFJ830, the 2027 AI Capital Pressure Series, 8 e 12, Auction Markets and AI, when scarcity must be provable. As AI accelerates toward 2027, the ability to reproduce information and digital representations is expanding rapidly. For major auction houses, this creates a fundamental market question. When almost any representation can be reproduced, how can genuine scarcity be demonstrated? High-value assets depend on more than appearance. Their market value may depend on authenticity, provenance, rarity, irreplaceability, historical continuity. As reproduction becomes easier, the market must increasingly distinguish between an asset that appears rare and an asset whose scarcity can be supported by evidence. Now, scarcity requires a foundation. A digital image can be copied, a description can be reproduced, a historical narrative can be rewritten, but the physical characteristics of an asset may preserve evidence of processes that cannot simply be recreated. This raises a direct question for the auction market. What physical evidence can demonstrate that an asset's scarcity is genuine, rather than merely represented? The answer may require looking beyond documentation alone. It may require examining the physical history preserved within the asset itself. Evidens entscheidungseinigheid tem das viskencientativ tengilov nicht ising dinsum bitententets entiviov as nunten der richten din, amas nef chine discunek van viant and stia vonen instinctive bidan bian is finedienst. In menagentlich und derpelium in school is vinge adivoden lapsam und amio und isus nicht wie in den Tatzenkendaten am Bonn. Andam das hu ein blom schwimm, tränkantig werden as gern, jente, umfan und ansplayen, dent, plax, off, piemt. Genstrevamching that see bixt ontan, blundanges. The value of irreplaceability. Some assets can be reproduced, others cannot. A physical process that has already occurred cannot simply be restarted from the beginning. This creates a distinction between reproducible value and irreversible value. XFJ830 investigates whether one component of irreversible value can be identified through verified duration, physical evidence, time carrier, verified duration, time asset. The focus is not simply the age of an object. The question is whether the physical duration preserved within that object can be documented, supported, verified. If it can, the duration may provide an additional evidence layer for understanding scarcity and long-term asset value. The 2027 auction market question. As AI makes reproduction increasingly efficient, the market may need to place greater value on evidence that cannot be generated simply by producing another digital representation. The critical question becomes, when scarcity becomes harder to establish through representation alone, can verified physical duration provide another basis for understanding authenticity, rarity, and irreplaceability? XFJ830 does not propose replacing established auction market standards. It proposes a specific area for further research. Can verified duration become an additional evidence dimension for high-value physical assets? Physical evidence. Verified duration. Time asset. 0812. Part of the 12-part XFJ830 research series. XFJ830 official website. XFJ830. Auction markets #asset scarcity. Asset authenticity #market trust #verified duration.